Hello my barbecue chicken lovers, today I have for you something really delicious. This solo legendary setup can annihilate every goddamn room in a couple seconds. Not only you have insane 6% armor regen on this one, but as well weapon damage and maximum possible skill damage. My setup is not optimized and it slaps still any enemy booty cheeks. Oh, just look at this armor again. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful sight to see. Uncle Butcher in the building with insanity. If you are new here, welcome to the family, my beautiful bastard. But long story short, here I'm using a lot of top tier synergies. Of course, kinetic momentum with memento backpack. This combo is one of the best combos for solo players in the game, and as you see, this wave can be dealt with in 30 seconds, maybe less. It's super easy, especially when you can combine two skills such as Artificial Hive and Assault Turret. That's game over, especially for lazy players, because Artificial Hive will make your second skill basically immortal, and in this case it works really well. You can replace Artificial Hive with Decoy. This combo as well is pretty delicious. You can replace Artificial Hive with Striker Drone, but Drone dies quickly, but you can clear a little bit quicker rooms. You can use Deflector Shield, although Deflector Shield in this one is not the best option in my eyes, but you got the point. And with some easy tweaks, this setup can fit any goddamn playstyle. So like I said, you have tons of armor regen, you have skill damage, you have utility, you have survivability, and you can tweak things to fit your playstyle. This will work in solo and in team play, but before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself. But now with my promo code RBDIV, you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services. But now let's get back to this legendary setup. And like I said, this is a setup for lone wolves, aka solo players, because you don't need really any other teammates to clear legendary strongholds. You can carry low level characters with this setup, and I mean in the game right now leveling is so tedious and boring. By completing stronghold you will gain only 600 plus KXP, not even one full Shatek level by completing legendary stronghold. Yes, it's so goddamn lame. You have to apply directives to your open world or your mission, in this case District Union Arena, to gain one level per completing legendary stronghold. And with this setup you can do one run in 25ish 30 minutes as a solo player. So with that boring intro out of ways, let's dive into this setup. For specialization here we're gonna use technician specialization, and the reason is quite simple. We will gain one extra skill tier, and that will allow us to use one more armor core attribute. In this setup we need extra armor to increase our survivability. Weapon damage is not necessary. On top of that we are getting Artificial Hive, which gonna heal our skills and our teammates' skills, and it works really well with your Deflector Shield if you choose to run it, because Deflector Shield will be healed with your Artificial Hive on your backpack. You don't have to drop it, and you can be close to your Assault Turret and the story will be the same. You're gonna heal your turret basically by hanging around. It's super dope synergy. We are getting extra skill damage, of course, disrupt grenades, those are absolutely amazing on legendary difficulty. For the guns though, we are using here test subject, named assault rifle with perfect instinct, really easy to use, new player friendly, simple 40% skill and weapon damage buff. For second weapon though, I'm using Scorpio shotgun, really good for PvE, one of the best weapons for PvE period. Not only you apply applying multiple status effects. Eventually you're gonna apply shock. It's really handy against bosses, rogue agents, chungus, but also with all stacks applied, your enemy will receive by 20% more damage from all sources. This rule will be applied to your skills as well, so that works really well with your test subject. Simply use Scorpio shotgun against chunga, apply all stacks, then switch to your test subject, and you're gonna add additional 40% skill and weapon damage. Oh my goodness, that's barbecue chicken at its finest. For the pistol though, I have said a million times before, you should use 2 pistols on your skill setups. One with in-sync, and second with future perfection for overcharge reasons. Just make a cycle. Proc overcharge by killing non-elite enemy. Now you have 90-second cooldown, I think, and then simply switch on the fly for your in-sync pistol. And in general, if you're gonna play with director's applied, most likely you will be short on ammo, so make sure that you have a pistol with in-sync. Save your nerves and time. For the gear, I'm using 2 pieces from Bulwark, and here will go the first rules, or how you can modify the setup to fit your playstyle. If you want more protection from elites, use a chill out Gilligard named mask. That will provide you with 2 mod slots, and in both of those mod slots put protection from elite mods. In that way you will reach almost 50%, even more than that. It's really dope. And switch Picaro's holster for second Bulwark piece. If you don't need Bulwark pieces, you can replace those with 2 golden gear pieces, and 2 golden gear pieces will provide you with 10% status effect buff, and of course extra 1% armor regen. In that way you are gaining 6% armor regen. Absolutely nuts. For the chest piece here though, I'm using Bellastone Armory. Bellastone Armory will give us 1% armor regen with kinetic momentum, one of the best talents for solo players in PvE. You are gaining Reaper skill, which works really well with Artificial Hive, and of course skill damage. Really nice talent to have, and you are not forced to sit behind the cover if you want to use, for example, Overwatch, or you will not be punished by making mistakes if you would use the glass cannon talent. For the holster, I'm using Picard's holster. But if you want to use this setup with deflector shield, I would recommend you to switch Picard's holster with 3rd piece from Bulwark gear. In that way you would get extra armor regen, again 6% armor regen, and extra shield health, which will be really handy with your deflector shield. And again, remember that Artificial Hive can heal your deflector shield on the fly from your backpack. You don't have to drop it on the floor. Memento backpack, on the other hand, is absolutely must have. It will give you 3 core attributes, skill efficiency, and of course 3% fucking armor regen, which will slap ass. So you can push this build in any direction with more regen, but with less protection from elites, and weapon damage with more armor regen but with more damage, or somewhere in between, like I'm pushing this setup. For the gloves, I'm using Bulwark gloves with skill damage, Murakami knee pads. Just make sure that everywhere you have skill damage and armor regen. In this setup I don't have skill damage on 3 pieces. I should have it on my holster, Picard's holster, on my Murakami knee pads, and of course on my mask. So this build is not optimized and it still slaps. So make this effing build now.